What's up, guys? Hey, I'm Brent. I'm one of your interns this summer. If you didn't already know that, you know what that is? That's my 2 cents. And I'm about to give it. So get ready. I heard that you guys are talking about how to keep the faith whenever you're going through tough times. And that's a great question to ask. Because that means that you want to keep the faith. No matter what you go through, you want to continue to trust in God, and that's an admirable quality to have. And I guess whenever I think about like going through really tough times and trying to keep the faith, I always think of the life of one of my friends. He was actually one of my interns a few years ago, because at 8 years old, he lost his mom. His mom passed away from cancer, and a really traumatic experience, to say the least. The way that he illustrated it was that everything around him was being blown away. I want to show you this picture, and this is kind of like how he was explaining it. I stole it off the internet, sorry. Because the way that he chose to illustrate this time where he lost his mom was that everything else was being blown away, and the only thing he could hold on to was God, and faith in God, and God's deliverance and God's provision, as everything around him is being blown away, hanging on to that flagpole. The winds are so strong, the troubles are so hard. His mom had been taken away from him. The one thing that he thought he could hang on to, the one person who's supposed to be there for you, had been taken away. But he's still hanging on to that flagpole, and that flagpole is standing firm. And I want to encourage you to do the same thing. I know that whenever you're going through tough times, like it's really hard to continue to trust that God is faithful. But I promise you that He is. And Paul would promise you the same thing in 2 Thessalonians. So then, brothers, stand firm and hold to the traditions that you were taught by us. Stand firm. Hold to what you've been taught. Remember that God has been faithful in the past, and that He's going to continue to be faithful. Whenever you have a hard time thinking of how God's going to come through, look at the times in your past whenever He's come through. Look at the Bible and all the times that He's come through there. God has never left His people alone. Even in their darkest times, He was right there with them. Remember the things that God's done in your past. Remember the things that God has done in other people's pasts. Because that's what's going to sustain you in the present, to remember that He's going to be with you in the future. That He's with you right now. I'm praying for you. I love you very much. I really do, already. You may not know that, but you will know that come summertime. So that's my roommate. He wants to say hi. And I will see you soon. Be my friend on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. BrentDH_24. Brent Hall. Social media. Go.